He's been on campus for 3 years, yet until the opening week of the season, Drew Edwards had only one catch to his name, but things changed drastically in the Week 1 win over Dixie State. A 44-yard touchdown reception capped off a great introduction to the sophomore season for Drew. Redshirted your first year, had a chance to be a part of the rotation last season, but nothing like that first touchdown catch in Week 1. Why did it all come together in the opening week for you?
It was just we were running a lot of low screen passes out to the side, and then I finally saw the call come in, and I just knew it was for me. And once I ran the route, and it was just wide open, and I just saw the ball in the air, and I got so excited. It was a great feeling finally getting in the end zone, first actual start. So that was awesome.
Football is such a challenging sport because people really don't even realize how much work goes into just one game. You've been on campus 3 years, 11 games a year, limited opportunity. Finally, that chance comes and you take advantage of it. How much did you black out when you're crossing the end zone? All of your teammates are rushing to you, a feeling that you've never felt before at the collegiate level.
Oh, it was just amazing. I honestly didn't even know what to do when I first crossed the goal line. I wanted to throw the ball straight in the air, but I knew that'd be a penalty. So when I just saw them all rushing, it was a surreal feeling.
It must have been surreal going into the game knowing that outside of Scott Kellogg and J.B. Hall, you had Ron Godden, Harry Ajay, Jamar Brown. You have all of these incoming players. All of them are capable, but none of them had played on the same team at the same time. How do you try to separate yourself from such a large group of players?
I don't necessarily try and separate myself. We are a unit, and we're just out there trying to do our job, help each other, be successful. If it's me that gets the call, I'm going to go out there and do my job. But if it's one of my buddies and they get the ball, I'm just going to run down there and try and make a block for them.
You had another opportunity in the game as well to come up with a deep reception as well, and it was kind of on the heels of a touchdown reception when you have a chance to make two big plays, but there's that split-second decision to be made. Do I lay out to try to just stretch out and make the catch or hold on to it in stride? When you're still becoming acclimated to D2 football, how do you make the right decision every time on those 50-50 balls?
Sometimes it's hard, and I kind of tried to keep my feet on that one. And at this point, you just got to realize it's just about making the catch and getting the first down and moving the chains. So it was next time I'll get it.
It's Drew Edwards with the Adams State football program. He is a sophomore this season. Okay, we both know that having a stretch receiver is one of the absent areas of Adams State football going into the year. Last year, it was Dustin. Well, you could throw a screen to Dustin, and he's going to take it 40 yards. So Dustin Bolt gone. The question was, who's going to be the deep ball threat? Well, all of a sudden, you and Harry Ajay both prove that you're capable of going down the field and making big catches. How do you expand on that role in week 2?
We're just trying to, whenever they throw the ball to us, just make the plays, have it so the quarterback can trust us. And we don't want to just be deep threats. We want to be all-around receivers. And I think that every week we're just trying to get better and do that.
Well, I mean, for this program, you're trying to get as many guys who've played in elite games and understand you can win more than 6-7 games a year, which Adams State has always been trying to do. Go to that next level of success. You played in a state championship game when you were coming out of Longmont. When you look at what it takes to get to a state championship game at high school, what it takes to get to a conference championship game at the collegiate level, what are the similarities?
It both takes a lot of hard work and a little bit of luck too. But the thing that's different between, I think, high school and college is just all the time you put in. You have a lot of breaks and whatnot in high school, but in college, it's a year-round just effort and grind. But I enjoy every second of it.
Well, I mean, it must have dawned on you after the game, this could be me the next 3 years. I could be a go-to receiver. Last year, just trying to get in the game is a challenge, but you've been here 3 years, and people just look at you as a sophomore and don't realize you've been playing those scout squad games on those Thursday afternoons. You've been here and been a part of the program. So to reach this point and to know that you could be around as a starter for 3 years, what does that say about your work level and your dedication?
I think it says a lot. I've been working real hard since I've been here. And even after getting injured, I didn't give up. And it's nice to get a little gratification, and actually succeed like this.
We're chatting with Drew Edwards of the Adams State football program. When you have a new quarterback like Cody Davies, obviously creating a rapport is of great value. So how do you approach off-the-field conversations with a quarterback?
It's just a real professional manner. If you see something on the field that can help him, or if he sees something that can help us, we just kind of try and help each other out and let him know what the defense is doing and what little tweaks we can do to have our timing better as well.
That's a horrible answer. He's a Twins fan. Go buy him the 91 Wheaties Kirby Puckett World Series. You have to bribe him, and it's all they're not NCAA violations. It's fine.
Yeah. Maybe I'll buy him a pack of Oreos or something. Maybe some sunscreen.
You can't go after the ginger. You cannot go after the redhead.
I've had the jokes all my life too, so I know how it goes.
Drew, of course, is getting ready for week 2. We'll have Adams State and Wayland Baptist for your radio pleasure. But, of course, this is your legacy interview, so we can put this on YouTube so you can also make some predictions, okay? So if I look at this in December 2012, season's over, what am I going to see that had transpired in the sophomore season for Drew Edwards? What do you think will be something that you can look back on at the end of the year?
I'm going to have to say big things, hopefully. A lot of receptions and a bunch of big hits as well. That's in my repertoire too.
Well, you were a linebacker in high school. How do you get the defensive tenacity out of your body offensively? And then when you're on the sidelines, you must crave the chance to get out on special teams so you can lay 1 or 2 of those big hits a game.
And actually, when I'm on offense, I keep that tenacity. When I'm blocking, I try and take people's helmets off.
Well, it was an awesome introduction to the 2012 season for you. Obviously, the biggest play of the game for Adams State, 44 yards, hitch and go, beat 2 guys down the sideline. Really a remarkable start to your sophomore career. Good luck, Drew.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's Drew Edwards with Adams State football. This is ASU Athletics right here on KSPK.